Bang, bang. Lunch money time. Well, while she's trying to get rich, the rest of us just trying to get our lunch money right. I guess I have a Wall Street banker here with me today.
No, you have Jeff Bezos here with you today because I lost the bet because he didn't wear a t-shirt and jeans like I told him to. Ugh.
Well,
This is what he looked like.
do you remember the MTV show Room Raiders?
Yes?
This is Closet Raiders.
No, it's not.
For those that don't know, I only have one tie. It's this one. It's my favorite tie. I wear it every time that I have to wear a tie, whether I'm on television, I go to meetings, or anything.
It's a great tie.
And now Polina is trying to steal it from me.
Yeah. I don't like that it's so large here, but we'll figure it out. We need to make it fit for me.
All right. Don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi. They've got 3 products. You can buy and sell crypto. You can deposit crypto and take a US dollar loan, or you can deposit crypto and earn up to 8.6% APY in their interest-bearing account. No brainer. BlockFi.com/lunchmoney. Go check it out. What's going on with the tech hearings?
All right. Well, the tech hearings, day 1. Is there a day 2? Is that it? I think that was it. It happened. And so basically Amazon, as Jeff Bezos, got grilled on using data from third-party vendors to make competing and cheaper Amazon products. Google CEO got hammered with questions around favoring Google products or paid ads over relevant search queries. Zuck got grilled on copying features of successful competitors, and Tim Cook got let off easy with the fewest questions, mainly around Apple playing favorites on its app store.
I don't understand why they're coming after them. It's kind of hard to have a monopoly conversation when you have 4 different people all up there. Like, who's the monopoly?
Yeah, but in different industries.
Are they?
Yeah.
What's the difference between what Apple's doing and Amazon's doing? They're both selling products.
And they're monopolizing their different respective sectors.
Why?
Wait, can I just say? Oh, okay, go on.
Amazon is a marketplace for digital goods, and so is Apple.
It's not the same.
Why is it not the same?
ClassPass isn't on Amazon, but a small business is.
What?
ClassPass is not on Amazon. ClassPass is reliant on Apple. Apple can shut it down tomorrow.
But if ClassPass wanted to, it could go and it could build a product for Amazon.
Okay.
Of course it could. It could build VHS tapes and sell it.
So
the point is that it's comical that they're having a monopoly conversation, but they have 4 different people. So how is it they're a monopoly if you've got 4 people who are all considered competitors there at the thing? And then also they're saying, well, what about all these other competitors? When the Microsoft antitrust hearings happened, it was Microsoft is a monopoly. It wasn't Microsoft and 3 of their competitors are all going to get dragged.
What's bigger than Amazon?
Well,
in the marketplace,
Amazon
space.
Is the largest company in the world,
right.
But in terms of it, of course, somebody has to be the largest, right? Just naturally, not everyone's going to be the same size, but it's not about who's the largest. It's about anti-competitive practices. And if you've got 4 companies that are all worth hundreds of billions of dollars, how are they not anti-competitive? Because
Amazon uses sellers' data to help itself.
So does every company.
Okay. Somebody's in a bad mood today. So
I'm not in a bad mood.
I'm just going along.
It's just complete nonsense.
Okay.
And this was not something trying to get at anti-competitive behavior. Yesterday, what we saw was a political campaign event. That's what we saw yesterday. The politicians came out. They got a shot to just like punching bags, take shots at the tech CEOs. It was very obvious that the political representatives have almost no clue how these businesses work. And the CEOs are just sitting there and they're answering questions that are frankly just stupid. Like I literally saw a clip that Polina showed me of a guy who's like, why are my campaign emails going to spam?
To the promotions folder.
Yeah. Well, hey, dude, it's probably because you guys are sending spam emails. Like that's literally the definition of the spam box.
And he was like, well, my dad is getting it in his spam folder, but he's my dad. Why is he getting it in there? And it's like, you're sending it to 80,000 people. But it was funny because I thought the Google CEO answered the question really well. If it was me, I would just say, hey, dude, I ain't tech support.
All right. What's going on with GDP? Where'd all the GDP go?
Second quarter GDP plunged by worst ever 32.9% amid the shutdown.
So one caveat, 32.9%, the official number gets reported as an annualized rate. So it says if you took the shutdown in Q2, the drop in GDP, and you annualize it, it would be 32.9%. That does not mean that just in Q2, the full economy contracted 32%. What it means is that 9.5% contraction in Q2 annualized would end up being, the 32+%. And so I think that's one key piece to all this. The second thing is, we sent everybody home. You shut down millions of businesses. Of course, GDP is going to drop. I'm surprised it wasn't a bigger drop than just 9.5%.
Yeah, same.
Agree or no?
If you want to read more about this, go to pompletter.com. He's in a better mood there. Okay. Bulgaria.
Polina's getting fired today.
So
I'm just mad she's got my tie on.
Bad mood bear.
What's going on with Bulgaria? What's going on with the home front?
Bulgaria has
the home country.
Bad news bears. So Bulgaria's constitutional court ruled that prosecutors can't start legal proceedings against the sitting president. People are protesting the corruption of the sitting president, who used to be my dad's karate coach. A decision that could affect an ongoing spat between the country's top prosecutor and Rumen Radev, the head of state.
So what exactly is going on?
There's a lot going on.
But why do they want to prosecute him?
Because of anti-corruption inquiry.
So they think he's corrupt. And then what is the argument as to why you can't charge the president?
That's what the court ruled.
The court said that you couldn't charge a sitting president with corruption.
Right.
Oh, so you have to wait till he's done doing the corruption. And then once he leaves office, then you can charge him with the corruption.
Yeah.
So if you catch him while he's doing it, he's protected. It's only after he's done, then you can charge him with corruption.
Yeah.
That sounds like a really corrupt country.
Oh, sorry. The prime minister was my dad's karate coach. The president has repeatedly criticized this other guy, the chief prosecutor, for what he says are selective investigations against high-ranking officials, and has accused him of links with the mafia, which there's just all sorts of bad links and bad stuff. But it's just interesting because this is what happens when there is no democracy, guys.
Well, it's interesting. Forget that it's Bulgaria for a second. It's just interesting, the debate as to it's like saying to a criminal, hey, we caught you robbing the house. We're not going to arrest you if we catch you robbing the house. Instead, what we're going to do is we're going to wait till you're done robbing the house, and then we'll arrest you later.
Well, but I think the problem is that the prosecutor himself is problematic.
Yeah. Oh, look, by the way, in a country like Bulgaria, and this isn't a knock against Bulgaria in any way, it's most Eastern European countries, like everybody's corrupt that's in a position of power. So the prosecutor has got a politicized view, right? And is corrupt in many cases. So is the administration, whatever. But it's just interesting the argument that they're making of like, you can't charge somebody with a crime while they're committing the crime.
Well, because if they're the sitting president. The sitting president cannot be charged or interrogated, the court said. Any existing investigations that don't target the president can continue.
That sounds like corruption in itself. Okay.
Anyway.
Speaking of somebody that is going to be interrogated and potentially charged and also corrupt, Ghislaine Maxwell.
So Ghislaine Maxwell, this is very interesting. She, in a court filing, they're saying that she has been the victim of a perjury trap by lawyers for an Epstein accuser when she was questioned in a related civil case. This is some sort of legal
so what happened?
Basically, she was improperly, so her 2016 depositions in a civil case were improperly shared with federal prosecutors in violation of a judge's protective order. So they're trying to say she's
and then they use that
victim.
information to charge her with perjury. So basically, again, she probably did commit perjury, but the way that they got the information. This is like, go back to the example of when you rob a house. It's like saying, hey, we know you robbed the house. We have your fingerprints on the door, but the way that we handled the fingerprints,
the process was
means that we can't use the fingerprints.
And
so they get off on technicality.
So then a judge, a Manhattan federal judge, agreed to postpone unsealing depositions related to the sex life of Ghislaine Maxwell until the alleged madam can file an appeal. So they're giving her 2 business days. So,
is this the same judge that had her son killed? No, I'm being dead serious.
No, I don't.
No, it's not. So. Well, remember that was the whole thing. Was there was a judge where she took over I can't remember if it was the Maxwell case or the Epstein case, and then all of a sudden a FedEx guy shows up to the door with a gun.
Yeah,
they opened the door and they shoot and they killed her son.
But anyway, so what do you think about this?
I mean, look, these people are all bad people, right? Like,
yeah, but just because they're bad people doesn't mean they don't deserve due process and like treating them the way.
Agreed. But anytime that you get into an area where people are arguing over whether something gets released or not, and you can appeal it and all this kind of stuff, it just comes down to like, they deserve to be protected under the Constitution, just like anybody else. You have the right to be deemed innocent before you're guilty, but like, you just, this ends up being like what I would call theater, right?
Theater?
Yeah, it's just, everyone knows that there's a mountain of evidence, right?
Right, but
including eyewitness accounts, police reports, like all this stuff. Now, again, you're deemed innocent until proven guilty, or supposed to be. But when people begin to abuse the legal proceedings, and they have enough money to have lawyers that can sit and play this tick for tat game, whatever, at some point, what you realize is they're actually wasting taxpayer dollars, right? Because they're the judge and other people that are there. Now, again, if you've got the resources to do it, it's within your right to do it, knock yourself out. But I just personally am just kind of like, look, I get it. You're probably going to go to jail for the rest of your life, but it's also probably because you did some bad things, right? And so it's just kind of like, come on. But hey, look, that's her right to do it. She's using that right. Okay.
Yeah, but what happens when they do get unsealed?
Oh, I mean, if they unsealed all the information that these people have, come on. Like, this is absolutely nuts.
We'll see.
Bad people doing bad things. Bang, bang. All right, what's up with Mars Rover?
I'm getting hot in this. So NASA launched its latest mission to Mars on Thursday. No. Let me be. Okay.
Let me be.
NASA,
I wish I could say that sometimes.
NASA launched its latest mission to Mars on Thursday. I'm going to send you to Mars, sending the rover Perseverance and helicopter Ingenuity on a 7-month journey to the red planet. They are on their way.
Let me be, please. I would like to just live my life in peace over here. Remember, we're sending a helicopter to Mars.
Yeah.
That's my favorite part of this whole thing.
It's very cool.
Thursday morning, today, they sent the rover Perseverance with the helicopter.
Ingenuity, the helicopter, aims to be the first aircraft to fly on another planet. Mars is going to be popping soon. They got rovers. They got
Wait.
What?
Rewind for a second.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of questions.
Okay.
This has always bothered me.
See?
When they say it's the first aircraft,
we're going to fly a helicopter on Mars for the first time ever.
But what I don't understand is, wouldn't an aircraft, a spaceship, be considered aircraft?
Okay, but
but that's one. Two, I also never really understood why they consider Earth a planet but not the moon.
Because it's a different type of thing.
I understand. Like I get the scientific explanation behind it, but the point is, if you break it down to the most basic level, you basically have this ball of energy that has created mass. And then you've got another one. Okay. So why does one get to be called the planet and one a moon?
Because humans are energy with mass. Are we planets?
No.
Okay, then.
We're humans.
Exactly. So here's the thing. So this little helicopter will be going up and down on Mars while all the other things are rovering around.
Are we sending robots to Mars? Like, have we basically sent a robot army to Mars?
Yeah.
What happens if the robot or if the helicopter finds like other humans?
Humans?
Like human-like type.
Aliens?
Like, well, you could call it an alien, but not like a little green man, but like something that looks more like humans than not.
That would be cool. You'd have a new friend on another planet.
I'd call him. Hey, yo, what's up, man? Let me tell you about Bitcoin. All right, what's going on with this shark attack?
All right, so this is actually really sad.
Why are we ending with a sad one?
I know. Well, then I have a joke. So for the first ever fatal shark attack in Maine happened. There was a woman, 63 years old. She was killed in a shark attack by a great white while swimming off the coast of Maine. And people claim it's because there's a huge seal migration. So and it's increasing in the Northeast, the seals. So the sharks are following them around, and then there happened to be a human in the way. So
yeah, that's really sad.
I know. She was a fashion
what was she doing? She was just swimming in the water. Yeah, I don't be really messing with the ocean.
Yeah, you're
like,
scared of it.
it's not that I'm scared of the
You
ocean.
respect the ocean.
Yeah, that's what it is. I always tell Polina, there's certain things in life you just got to respect. You got to respect the water, man. The water. You read these stories about people drowning, all kinds of animals. Like, I don't understand why humans want to go into an animal's kingdom, and for some reason we're arrogant enough to believe that we should dominate. Like, no, you got to respect the animal kingdom. You got to respect the water. Just chill out. Look, I'll go in. I basically go up until where my chin hits the water. I ain't going no farther. You ain't getting me.
I mean, there could be sharks there.
There could be, but we just got like a mutual respect. I talked to them before. You know, y'all chill out over there. I'll chill out over here. We're good.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you ready?
Is that cool?
Yes. Are you ready for my joke?
No.
To put you in a better mood? Good mood, bear? Okay.
Where did this bear thing come from?
I don't know. I thought you said it one time.
She's wrong.
No, you said it in the last video. You said bad news bears. So
I need some alcohol.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, what do you call a bee that's having a bad hair day?
A bee that's having a bad hair day?
Yeah.
Busted.
No. That would be good though. Busted. No. A frisbee.
Literally, my joke was funnier.
Actually, yeah.
How did I come up with a funnier joke than the friggin' stupid internet joke?
Well, a frisbee.
For those that don't get it, busted
busted
is another word in America for ugly. It is. Like, man, that dude's busted.
Anyway, so what do you think about my outfit today? Do you think, Jeff, if you're watching this, I'm very disappointed you made me lose my bet.
I still can't believe, by the way, Polina refuses to admit that we actually bet anything. She keeps saying,
we didn't bet anything. Go look at the video proof. I do not believe we bet anything.
I know we bet something.
What did we bet?
I don't remember, but I know I don't make bets without having some upside.
I think you did. I think you just did it for the satisfaction of me saying.
I actually think that what I bet was that you were going to have to say I was always right.
I don't think that's true. Guys, please tell us what we bet.
All right. That's it for lunch money today. Polina is dressed like a clown, because that's normally how I dress, like a clown with my one little tie on.
I am ready for Washington, D.C.
Oh, I don't go to Washington, D.C. I basically go 4 blocks to CNBC, and that's the only time I ever wear a tie.
Hey, Congressman.
No, it's more like, what's up, Joe Kernan? All right, guys, that's it for lunch money today. Well, Washington's trying to get rich. The rest of us trying to get our lunch money right. Here's to never having to wear ties. See you guys tomorrow.
I kind of like it. Bang, bang. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Lunch Money as much as we did.
And don't forget, Lunch Money is now sponsored by BlockFi, so go check them out. There's a link in the description that you can click on. I'm an investor, a user, and a huge fan. What?
You're a bigger fan of BlockFi than you are of me?
BlockFi is my second favorite thing in the world behind Polina. They've got 3 products. They can give you a US dollar loan. You can earn up to 8.6% interest on an interest-bearing account, or you can buy and sell cryptocurrencies on their crypto exchange. I personally use the interest-bearing account. There's not very many places where you'll find up to 8.6% interest on a deposit in an interest-bearing account. Go do your own research. There's risk associated, but 8.6% is pretty compelling. So click on the link in the description. Say thanks to the folks at BlockFi. Subscribe to our channel. Like the video. Annoy Polina in the comments. And we'll see you guys tomorrow.
And be kind to your friends.